Whew, how did that happen? Hello and welcome, it's Richard McCann here, motivational speaker, presentation skills coach and Sunday Times #1 best-selling author. I was asked yesterday, what do you do when you are faced with an audience where there are people in the audience that are more experienced than you? It's quite a common question and it causes a lot of anxiety for people. It certainly caused a lot of anxiety for the person that I spoke to yesterday who's got a presentation next week. So what I told him to do was flag up, mention, speak about the thing that's on his mind. So if it's that there are people in front of me that are more experienced than me, mention that. Now I know today there's people in this room, in fact probably most of you in this room have got years of experience on me, much more experience than me. And that's great, that's great. But what you haven't got is my take on this subject. This is just an example of a start that you might have. Now, I used the same approach by, i.e. mentioning what was on my mind at the NHS a few months, in fact, last year. And I started something like this. Do you know, I sat there watching the MC introduce everybody and recognised him from TV. And I started getting a bit intimidated. Then I looked around the room and I realised who's in the room, you with your years of experience, your qualifications, your PhDs, your doctorates and such like. Me, sat there, I haven't got a qualification to my name. But then I remembered that aside from your qualifications, your years of experience, we're all just human beings going through this thing that we've all got in common, and it's called life. And what I do know about life is it's faced with challenges. Now, that's something I have got a PhD in. Setbacks, challenges, adversity, I've been through more than most. The great news is I've dealt with it, I've bounced back from that. And what I'm going to do over the next 45 minutes, I'm going to share with you not just the things that I went through, they're quite hard hitting as well, it's how I dealt with those things. But what's most important is how you might apply the things that I learned in my life to the challenge that you might go through in yours. That's how I started. So I flagged up, yeah, I'm a Leeds lad, I've got no qualifications, I know you've got years of experience, but then I kind of, after the pause, mentioned but what we have got in common, or what I have got a PhD in is adversity, etc. So my overall arching point here is when you've got something on your mind, mention it. It lessens, reduces the anxiety. That's it, it's quite simple. So hope that was useful. I'm Richard McCann, motivational speaker, presentation skills coach. By the way, before I go, can't miss the opportunity. If you're interested in presentation skills coaching, the I Can Speak Bootcamp is my open course. Obviously, most of the time I'm going into organisations, but I do have an open course, and details of those can be found on my website, which is icanspeak.co.uk. Bye-bye for now.